Hey everyone, Josh here with Octopus Creative. Thanks for tuning in. Today I have a few tips for you with Google Ads, turning clicks into customers. So it should be a fun one. So first off, I just wanted to say that Google Ads can be a very fun platform to use, if you're using it strategically. If you're not using it strategically, you're probably going to end up looking like this guy every day you go into work. So the first tip I have for you guys today is to use A/B testing. A/B testing is when you run two similar ads in a campaign that differ, whether that's in strategy or just ad copy. So they differ so that you can see which one is actually performing. And this is a huge asset to have when trying to prove your worth to the company. And so you can actually have the data and the numbers behind you to prove that your strategy is working and that you're trying other strategies as well. Tip number 2 is to do your research. You have to do your research. You got to research your client, their competitors, the topic or campaign structure that you're going after, and for sure you have to do keyword research. Keyword research is such a necessity, just to understand how much a keyword is going to cost and to see what the search volume is looking like in that specific topic. So when starting a new campaign, part of my research involves using a Google Chrome extension called Keywords Everywhere. Keywords Everywhere displays all the data you need in Google Search and YouTube, and I think it covers a few other search engines as well. But when you browse your topic for your campaign, it'll show you charts on the side with those keywords, the search volume, and the CPC. So it gives you a really good idea of what you're actually getting into with that topic. So next up, tip number 3 is just getting your campaign running. Once you've done your research and you've decided on what kind of strategy you're going to approach with it, then just really put it into Google Ads and fill those ads up, and really use all the tools that Google offers you within ads. So the location targeting, the different types of extensions, calls, call out extensions, they're all really useful when it comes to ad and being appealing on Google search to the consumer. So last on the list, tip number 4 is the human factor. I talk about this a lot whenever I'm talking with another marketer or someone within the agency world, and they tend to forget about it, is when you're writing your ad copy, what I like to think of is write it from the consumer's perspective. So would you click on your own ad that you've written? Does it appeal to you? Is it simple enough, but it definitely nails all the points that you're looking for when you're Googling for something? Those are all things to think about when it comes to writing your ad copy, and really be engaging and getting those clicks and getting someone to follow through with it afterwards. So to sum things up, my 4 tips on turning clicks into customers on Google Ads is to run A/B testing, just to show your worth and show that you're trying different things and experimenting a little bit, while also keeping at that high performance rate. Research your client. Make sure you're researching your client, the competitors, doing your keyword research very thoroughly, and keeping track of those keywords, whether that's in a Google Sheet or a Google Doc, or however you want to track that data. So the next one would be getting your campaign running. Just really getting everything into Google Ads once you have it and not really waiting on it. Getting those extensions in there, location targeting, using all of Google's tools. And finally, the human factor. Would you click on this ad? If you wrote that ad, would you see that on Google and think to yourself, that's a really appealing ad, it nails everything I'm looking for, I'm going to click on that, and maybe follow through with it on the website. I hope you enjoyed this easy tips video. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, and don't be afraid to drop a like down in the bottom. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment on this video. Yeah, we'll get back to you as soon as we can. And thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more content coming your way. Cheers. Tip number 2. So part of my keyword research involves using this awesome Google research involves using a keyword. So when I'm starting at a new keyword research involves using Google.